morning, everyone. Beautiful day today. Just want to share a few thoughts. It's funny how, you know, if you're a foreigner coming from Europe to Scotland and you don't align yourself to how everybody else is, sheep mentality, you're being, hated, discriminated, people try to fight against you and all this nonsense. Still don't understand the reasons why. Phone control, my phone is under control. I got assholes, I don't know who's doing this kind of things, controlling my phone and surveillance, online surveillance. That's the norm. Try to do a YouTube live, but unfortunately the assholes who controlling my phone and have access to my number and controlling everything doesn't allow me. So it's like you're not allowed to do nothing unless you're a sheep. If you're a sheep, perfectly fine. If you're not a sheep, no, will make your life a living hell. Another thing, do people in Glasgow, Scotland have the right to privacy, or they have the right to be under surveillance by housing associations like Wetley Housing Association who bully their tenants and everything, send housing officers to tell them how to live their life and so forth, It doesn't make any sense. Other people coming in people's flats when they're not at home and they're just terrorizing tenants. As long as we have surveillance to know when you're home and you're not home, then we can pop in your house whenever we like and do all sorts of things. This is normal in Glasgow, Scotland. If you come, to move here, whatever country you're coming from, normal things. If I do these things to other people, how would they feel about it? Surveillance and attacking them and all that stuff. Not everybody wants to be a junkie or an alcoholic or a nasty person or things like that. So expect good things when you're moving in the city, because a lot of nasty things are done behind people's back intentionally. So if you want to succeed in this city, you have to align yourself with the sheep mentality. If you're not a sheep, everybody will fight against you. You have to embrace whatever ideologies are presented and pushed upon people. This is the apparently this is the new lifestyle or something. Very sad. I was just at the shop close by myself a nice drink. I don't drink alcohol, 3 years sober, and I'm very happy. My mind is clear, no drugs whatsoever. So seen a mother with her daughter completely trashed, zombies. So in Glasgow, Scotland, drugs are a big problem and they destroy people. That's very sad. The persons who think that legalizing drugs and everything will be okay, they're just fooling themselves. They only make it worse. Same like in US, like you see in US, homelessness and people trashing stores and stealing and everything. This is gonna be in Scotland, so it's not, people should be helped, because a couple of days ago I was speaking with a guy on the city center in Glasgow, and he looked honest. He told me, look, I'm an alcohol addict, but I'm just trying to quit and something like that. So I try to help him, give him a phone number to call and tell him, look, man, you need to straighten up yourself, because everybody's dealing with problems, but you have to stay strong or something, bounce back from the problems. It's not easy, but you have to be determined to find a way out of it. Things are getting worse because people in power, politicians and everything, they only care for their own interest. They don't, if somebody will care more for the people and be like, look, drug use is a problem in Glasgow, and we're gonna do something about it. Open more clinics or something, rehab clinics for people who want to get clean and sort their lives. Not so much help. And you see every day people trashed out. They're going to buy food or whatever, buy stuff, and they just drug the hell out, completely like numb, like zombies. So it's very sad situation. Don't see people doing much things about it, but just let it happen, and just pretend like the problem is not there and everything. So it's very sad. Kids doing all sorts of drugs, and then parents be like, oh, my kid died 16, 17, 18, 20, young. Well, you're a parent, you're responsible for him until 18, so it's your duty to check on them, see who they hang about, and what they do, who's their friends. It was different times when I grew up compared to now. It was different times. I don't know, didn't have a happy childhood or parenthood, but at least everything was much different. Now parents, some are on drugs and just they have no idea about their kids' whereabouts, or what they're doing, or so sad, very sad. I don't understand why assholes controlling my phone and do all sorts of things. Can go live. I have credit on my phone, can send SMS. People controlling my phone, blocking me from doing certain things. So it's like somebody intentionally terrorize you. Not just home, because home I have home surveillance. I don't know why, but maybe this is a new tactic from Wetley Housing Association to bully their tenants or something, or intimidate them or something, make them slaves. I'm not nobody's slaves, I'm sorry, Having no privacy in your own home is not okay, you know. Online surveillance, a lot of dirty things happening. Only happens now the couple of months. So apparently I'm so stupid that I don't know when people are coming in my flat having keys, or somebody who changed my lock passed the keys to somebody else, and they're just wandering about doing whatever. So this is okay. When people aren't home and they use surveillance to check when people are home or not home, to snoop in their own house, whatever they want, this is okay. I don't understand, you know, what kind of system is this? And this is available also for my neighbors who do a lot of nasty things, or just for me? Because, you know, I'm trying to build my life, or, you know, get back on track. Good question. I guess I'm not a part of the, you know, woke agenda, whatever agendas or stupid ideologies are being implemented, you know, on people. I'm old school. So just a simple live. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube, because whoever is controlling my phone doesn't allow me to do lives or nothing. Now in 2023, end of August, online surveillance, bullying, you know, is the norm. This is the norm. Sad. This is the times we're living. Don't come to Glasgow, Scotland. You'll meet some very two-faced people, and, you know, people who doing a lot of shit behind other people's back, intentionally. These things are done intentionally. Just, I don't know if it's like provocation or something, but, you know, when you want to like provoke somebody or trigger somebody, you do these things to somebody just to drive them crazy. Well, this is done to me. Probably somebody else is also, you know, in my place, but they don't have a voice or nothing. Live in a lot of countries, but insanity in Glasgow, Scotland has become the norm. And bullying. I'm alright if people are nasty, because, you know, this is defines their character. But bullying for what? I don't bully nobody. I'm just minding my own life. I don't care. We want to be nosy, getting our nose in other people's business. How about minding your own business? As simple as that, you know. When you have stuff to do, maybe people don't have a lot of things to do, you know. You're minding your own business. People, maybe they don't have a life. They need one. Get a life. People with no lives getting their noses in others people's lives, or try to like bullying them and intimidate them and manipulate them. I guess this is normal in Glasgow, Scotland, especially if you're a foreigner and, you know, you don't succumb to whatever ideologies the government implements or whatever, you know. So fun things, very fun things. Expect these things. If you're moving in Glasgow, Scotland, expect these things. If you're two-faced and, you know, you smile and being polite and you're fake, you're gonna succeed, I guarantee you. If you kiss ass, the same. You're gonna be very successful. Fake people, you know, get somewhere in life. People like me, you know, who try to speak openly and you know, about certain things. No, we don't like you. Truth? No, we don't like truth. We like lies. As people becoming liars, this is appreciated. This is the new norms. For Glasgow, Scotland, this is normality. If you're a liar, if you're fake, you know, if you put a face, if you're a good actor or acting, this is normality. Very sad. Just gotta move or push things on. If not, Glasgow, Scotland is a waste of time. It's not a friendly environment. People who support the union and everything, a corrupt king and another corrupt prime minister who comes in and just robs Scotland from oil and everything, resources. You know, you have to line yourself to that ideology, you know. If you tell people, look, wouldn't be better, you know, for certain people, you know, to govern themselves? No. We have to be, you know, sheeps, because English loves sheeps. People who think straight, not okay. You have to be a sheep. I live in a communist regime, so I know how being a sheep is like. Yeah. What brainwashes people and twisted their minds? Mainstream media, TV channels like BBC and you know other channels that just fool people and everything. So twisting their minds. People cannot think anymore straight or logical or have common sense. They have to be sheeps. You're watching English channels, you become a sheep, like it or not. Thank God I don't have a TV, or I don't need a TV. I have internet. It's enough. Very hard to find good news these days or accurate news. It's sad. Independent journalism is dying because there's others or government who suppress, you know, free press. So you have to align yourself, you know, present news as it most pleasing the government, or else the government will shut you down. So this is what the times we're living. I don't know what's accurate news. BBC and other ITV and other TV channels, they just present propaganda, nothing else. They're just twisting things and just manipulating, you know, people's minds, and people stop thinking. When you stop thinking, then you become a sheep. You just follow. So I don't know, probably, in my opinion, there is a newspaper, I think, in England. It's called The Guardian. Probably that brings some facts, some truth to life. But other news outlets, no, just nonsense and lies and fairy tales. So if you live in UK, in Scotland, and you want accurate news, where do you turn to get accurate information? Because everybody's preaching the same message, you know, like CNN in US, and you know others who their message is the same. Hope everybody who's watching this have a nice day. It's very sad how things are turning. I don't see too much care for people, or for people who need it, and you know, be like, look, I just need fairness, you know. Is that too much to ask? Or fairness or the same rights as everybody is not the same. This is it. Cheers for everybody who's watching this. I do hope things will get better, but I don't see it how. I really don't see it.